Hey y'all, you know all the technology that we've got coming into these new trucks we're getting? You know all that stuff is going towards autonomous trucks, right? Now the state of Michigan is taking it one step further. Yeah, the state of Michigan is doing something, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But first I want to talk about the technology that we're getting in these trucks, right? All sorts of new stuff. Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Most of it I don't like. Of course, we got the forward-facing and the driver-facing cameras, and they can be used for good or evil, right? Depending on your perspective. But then we have this thing called adaptive cruise control. Now, this system is supposed to be able to tell where you are on the highway, what highway you're on, and where you're at, and figure out the topography of the highway. And it can give you more fuel if you need to go up a hill and take some fuel away to go down. Part of that is the E-Coast system on the Freightliners. Doesn't work very good because it can't keep up. It's slow in reacting. Going back up the hill, I know. Not coming down off the hill, it lets off pretty quick. The second system I want to talk about is the active brake assist. We've talked about this before. And the problem with that is you can be coming up to an overpass and it'll hit your brakes, slam on your brakes. Now, I haven't had that happen in a long time, so I guess they're getting a little bit better at this. You know, if you're getting up close to a car or a vehicle or a truck and you're getting too close, it'll slow you down a little bit. And sometimes you don't even notice it till all of a sudden you're going 50 miles an hour and you got to change lanes to get around them. But if you get real too close, it will actually apply the brakes, right? And when it first came out, it wasn't very good. It was reacting on overpasses, and I haven't had it hit the brakes on me in a while on these overpasses, but I have still had it come on collision warning on the dash. So it's still not really perfected very well. The next thing is, you know, you got the active lane assist system, or at least my 20-year model had, where if you got off the shoulder or across the line, there would be a sound on either side of the truck that sounded like you're on the rumble strips. So then you can adjust if you needed to, right? Now the newer ones like this 21, not only does it give you the rumble strip warning, it also tries to put you back in the lane the way they wanted you to be. Now the problem with that is, like for me out here going west, all the construction zones I go through, lane shifts, they'll take away lanes, they'll black out the old lines, paint new lines. Sometimes this truck wants me to stay in the old lines and wants to push me back into the old lines, which can push me into the wrong lane that I'm supposed to be in. So again, that system, not very good. It's also got a system that's coming for the autonomous vehicles where it's the lane keeping assistant. And now you turn that on and it supposedly keeps you in the lane, right? And when I've tried to use it, it kind of road walks inside the lane. It won't stay perfectly in the lane real great. And if you leave your hand off the wheel too long, it tells you to put your hand back on the wheel. So they don't trust it that much either. All those systems are going towards autonomous vehicles, autonomous trucks, self-driving trucks, right? Now the state of Michigan, their state of Michigan DOT is partnered with a tech startup to make an autonomous only lane on the highway. This is going to be a 25-mile stretch of I-94 between Detroit and Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay, 25 miles. Okay, they've received $130 million to start this project, right? And what they want to do with this autonomous lane, it's not just to see how the autonomous vehicles do in one lane all by themselves where there's nobody else in it. They're going to actually put technology within the lane, I guess, poles in the road. I don't know. They didn't say yet on the articles I've read. They probably have ideas, but they're not sure exactly yet how they're going to do it, I don't think. But that's going to be able to help the truck communicate with it, or vehicle, not necessarily a truck, any vehicle that's autonomous, communicate with it and make its journey down that lane productive, right? So $130 million for 25 miles. Now they want to put it autonomous vehicles everywhere, right? How far is it from Jacksonville, Florida to Santa Monica, California? How many miles of highway is it going to take? Now I know the cost of technology usually goes down over time as they perfect it and they do it more, but this is going to be real expensive. And who's going to pay for it? It's going to be us. The government's going to push it. It's going to be tax dollars coming out. It's going to be us. So tell me what you think about an autonomous lane in Michigan. If you live up here, let me know how the progress goes on that construction and what they're telling y'all up there. So stick around and watch some more videos that I have on my channel. I appreciate that. Hey, if you have subscribed to this channel, I really appreciate it. Yes, I do. And if you have not, hit the logo, the Mark's Trucking Life logo up here, and that'll help you subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you next time.